What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sehatha, the Blind Seer, back at you with some elemental sign videos. We're going to do air signs this time. I had to crop the random readings video and cut out the general reading, so I'm trying to keep these short because I'm seriously having some tech issues. I'm doing all this from a phone. I really appreciate you bearing with me while I'm figuring all this out, and the response that this has gotten has just been amazing. You guys, I'm blown away. All the love on social media and on the comments and all the likes and shares and Instagram and everything. You guys are amazing. I did not expect any of that, and it means the world to me. Thank you so much. So we're going to do air signs. That's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I didn't shuffle ahead of time because I'm starting to like putting that in the video, so it gets your energy into the shuffle as you're watching, and maybe it helps it be a little more accurate and a little more attuned to everybody in the audience. I'm kind of learning how to do all this along the way, so I'm gonna eventually have the signs like timestamped in the comments and things like that. I just haven't figured out how to do it yet, so I really do appreciate you guys bearing with me through all of this process. It's a learning experience, and all the love that I'm getting along the journey is amazing. I can't thank you enough. So we've randomized the cards. Now we collapse the waveform, polarize the deck. We'll get our pendulum, and what we want here is whatever reading will be the most beneficial for the air signs in the audience or the air signs in the lives of anybody watching this video. Looks like it's going to the left. I'm not getting really strong responses from the pendulum today. I mean, I'm getting indications to one side or the other, but they're not super. It's not always a really strong pull. It's the sort of thing you have to interpret. So we're going to do Gemini first. We have the Three of Pentacles inverted. To see the artwork on these cards, I love this deck, and it's the Prisma Visions deck, by the way, because everybody asks me that all the time. It's my favorite deck, and I don't really use any other one because I love it so much. So Gemini, you have the Three of Pentacles inverted, so your situation isn't really growing, like your material abundance, your living space, your career, your finances, things like that. It's not really expanding the way that you would like it to. You have the Queen of Cups, so you expected to be a little further along than you are, and you're kind of disappointed that you haven't gotten the material gain or the reward or the improvement that you've been working towards. And Two of Swords. You got a decision to make. If this isn't working out the way that you want it to, if it's not paying off, or if it's not giving you anything back, then maybe you shouldn't be putting your energy into it. And it's up to you whether or not you want to keep doing that. Now, I don't know this. I don't want to get too specific and give advice on stuff I don't know about, but whatever it is that isn't growing and expanding, maybe you have a choice to make whether or not it's time to let that go and do something else, or whether you want to stick with it and try to build it up into more. But You're at a midpoint right now where you could let it go and walk away and do something else, or you could keep going, and it's up to you which one is the more appealing option. But you need to make that choice, because it's just to that point. If it's not, it may start affecting you one way or the other, and the choice that you're going to have to make eventually will be made without you, whether you like it or not. You know, you can either walk down the stairs or the universe will push you. It's your choice, but either way you're going. Thank you, Gemini. I'm going to move on to the next one. We're going to do Libra. I'm going to try to keep these quick because, like I said, I had to crop a little out of the first video, and I'm having some storage issues with all of this. We have the Page of Wands. So you're ready for a new project. You just haven't found it yet. You feel the need for something new deep in your heart, and maybe you're not emotionally ready for it. The Ten of Cups inverted. I'll give you a better look at these. I don't see that well, so I don't tend to think about sighted people's needs as intuitively. But the Ten of Cups inverted. So you need something new in your life, and you're maybe not emotionally ready to do that. You're having some doubts and some feelings and some hesitation. But don't question yourself. Strength is your next card. You have the power in you to do it. You can find something new. You can start a new path. It's not too late. You have it within you to do whatever it is you need to do to get that emotional fulfillment that you're lacking. That Page of Wands, that new thing for your soul that you haven't found yet. You are strong enough to find it and to do that. So, you may not feel like you're ready, but you are. You've got this. Libra's in the audience. You're more powerful than you think you are. You have abilities you haven't found that you have yet. You have limits that you don't know about because you haven't tested. And the only way to find out is to do the thing. So, don't doubt yourself until you've given yourself a reason to. Try something new. Whatever it is, that something's going to get you fired up. And when it does, go for it. Because you can do it. We're going to move on to Aquarius. So these are running a little long. I'm kind of settling into it and getting more comfortable, and that's making me tend to ramble a bit. So we have the Five of Pentacles for Aquarius. You've been having some material struggles, maybe even some conflict, some fighting, some arguments about living arrangements, situations, whatever, physical world stuff, career, things like that. It's been a lot of conflict and disagreement about, and you don't really know what to do. You got Illumination. This is a special card that only this deck has. I haven't seen this anywhere else. And Illumination inverted means you have no idea what to do. You don't have any answers for the problems that you're having right now, and that's Aquarius is a real intellectual sign. We don't like to not know, and it's a really uncomfortable thing. So I do feel I have a lot of sympathy for that, and let's see what we can do to help. The Nine of Cups is inverted, so Nine of Cups inverted. Right now your subconscious isn't processing your emotions. It's your feelings are attached, which is common for Aquarius actually. Your feelings are usually detached from your thinking. Like I said, it's a very intellectual sign. You're very headstrong and very centered in the third eye, crown chakra area. We're not emotional people. We tend to be very dry. It's an air, we're air signs. And you're not taking that kind of thing into account, and that's why you don't know what to do. You're not listening to your feelings. That's a common thing with Aquarius. It's not really in our nature to process emotional data. We're like thinking machines. But it's what you need to do to find the answer in this case. You're going to have to listen to your heart and your feelings, and that's where your answer is going to be found. It's not a problem you're going to solve in your mind. You're just going to have to feel your way through it. Let your subconscious give you the information that you don't have by feeling the feelings and deciding which ones you like and which ones you don't. And processing emotional data is difficult for an Aquarius, and it sucks and it's uncomfortable, but it's the only way that you're going to find the answer that you need in this instance. It's something that you just have to do. So I hope that was helpful for everybody. I'm gonna cut this one off here. Thank you so much for the response. I'm absolutely blown away that in 1 week I've gotten so many views and comments and likes and shares and people reaching out to me, and these got like 100 views each on every video, and that is just phenomenal. I cannot thank you guys enough, and as long as you guys keep tuning in, I'm going to keep doing this. I really hope it's helpful, and I cannot thank you enough. Hit me up on Facebook or Twitter at Real Blind Seer if you would like a personal reading. I do charge a small fee, but for a lot of services, there's a reason I call myself the All-Purpose Oracle, and there's a list of those in the pinned post on my Facebook or on my website. I'll put all the links down in the comments. I'm on Instagram at Blind Seer Official, where I do individual content on each platform, so you'll see a little different side of me on every part. I like variety, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll tune in next time. Thank you guys so much.